Hey guys, Ryan here, and in this video I'm going to be covering how to install, remove and manage Flatpaks on Ubuntu Linux. Now if you're unsure what a Flatpak is, the easiest way to think about it is it's effectively a universal method of packaging and distributing applications that are created for the Linux operating system. As a result, it means that any developers only have to package a single package for all Linux distributions out there. Now, in a more technical sense, a Flatpak application relies on a shared environment which is separate to your existing system and your distribution's package manager, which means that it's now possible for native applications and Flatpaks to coexist together without conflict. So when it comes to managing Flatpaks, in about 97% of cases, you'll be using your distribution's software store. So for example, for Linux distributions that typically ship GNOME as their software environment, for example Fedora, then you're going to be using a piece of software called GNOME software. Or alternatively, for Linux distributions that use KDE Plasma as their desktop environments, for example what's used on the Steam Deck, then instead you'll be using an application called KDE Discover. However, since Ubuntu doesn't use either GNOME software or KDE Discover, instead relying upon its own application store, which is called the App Center, then normally what you'd have to do in order to manage Flatpaks on your system, you'd have to install a second software store, which is rather redundant. And this is exactly where Warehouse comes in, which is a standalone application that exists for the sole purpose of managing Flatpaks, and it's especially useful on Ubuntu. Now the application itself is fully featured, and some of the highlights include the ability to display all currently installed Flatpaks on your system, and this is presenting a user-friendly graphical interface, as well as the option to roll back any unwanted updates for any packages you have installed. You can also add other additional sources where Flatpaks can be installed from. You can remove old user data, which is often left behind when you remove Flatpak from your system, or indeed manage the current data used by your installed Flatpaks. You can also create a snapshot for any installed Flatpaks, again giving the option to roll back if an update breaks some required functionality or affects your existing data. And finally, it offers a friendly method of searching and installing Flatpaks from locations that typically host Flatpaks. And the main one that I always use is one called Flathub, but there are other options out there as well as importing local packages yourself. Okay, so we've covered what Warehouse is and what it actually does, but how do we actually install it? Well, the first thing we need to do is add support for Flatpak in Ubuntu, which can be done with a couple of terminal commands. The first thing we want to do is find your distribution on the list on a Flathub. In this case, we're going to go with Ubuntu. And from here, it's a matter of following the instructions here. But rather than follow them to a T, there's only really two commands that we need to use. So the first command we need to run is sudo apt install flatpak. And what this command will do is install the backend support for Flatpak on Ubuntu, but it won't install a separate software store. So next we need to add a location where we'll be installing Flatpaks from, or a remote. Now there's a couple of options available, but my recommendation would be to use Flathub, mainly because this is the most popular site that I've found for hosting Flatpaks. So in order to do that, we need to run the following command, which is on the screen at the moment, which is flatpak remote add, and then it references Flathub's location. And then the final thing to do to finish the process is just to restart your system. Okay, now that we've installed Flatpak support on our system, it's time to install Warehouse itself, which unsurprisingly is available as a Flatpak. So to install this, easiest way to do it, hover over the icon here where it says install, choose the down arrow, and then take a copy of this command here where it says Flatpak install Flathub, IO GitHub Flat Tool Warehouse. Now in my case, I've already installed this ahead of time. However, you should get a message that says something along the lines of the Warehouse Flatpak is now installed. From here, it's just a matter of launching Warehouse as just the same way as any other applications on a system. So for example, we could just search for where and then choose the first option that appears on the list. Okay, so with Warehouse now running, you'll be greeted by 5 options. The first option here is where it says packages. And what this will do is list all your current installed Flatpaks on your system, which you can either open, uninstall, or roll back versions if you click on this option here where it says versions. As you can see, there's a big list, long list here. Next up is remote, which displays the currently enabled sources for obtaining Flatpaks, as well as the option to add some more. As you can see, my default option here is Flathub, but there are a couple down here which you can add as well. And if you want to add your own repos, or even add a custom remote, you have the option to do that as well. The next tab is user data, which basically just allows you to see what user data is associated with each installed Flatpak, with a File Explorer shortcut on the data path, which you can click on here. The next tab is the snapshots, which allows you to create snapshots for existing Flatpak installations, with the option to revert them if the installation becomes corrupted or damaged in some way. And then finally, we have the Install Packages tab, which allows you to search and install new Flatpaks from your chosen remotes or from a local file. So in order to demonstrate how to use this functionality, I'm now going to install and remove the Flatpak version of Spotify. So the first thing I'm going to do is click where it says Install Packages, choose my remote, which in this case is Flathub, and then we're going to search for the word Spotify. On this occasion, there's only one option to do, so we select it from the list, and then click Install. You'll get a nice indication here that the package has now been installed. Okay, so that's now finished. So we can either go to Packages at the top here and launch Spotify by clicking the Open button, or alternatively open up the App menu and then click on it there. So let's do that. And as you can see, Spotify has pretty much launched almost instantly. So to remove Spotify, we can just reverse the process. So select the application on the list, go to uninstall, and you're going to be presented with two options, either to keep the data and the content, or trash, which will completely remove the application. Let's choose the latter, and then click uninstall. The process is now finished and the Spotify Flatpak has been removed from the system. And that's it really, all done. So in conclusion, Warehouse is a fantastic method of managing Flatpaks on an Ubuntu based system, as it removes the requirement for installing a second, quote-unquote, bloated software store. Now, it's very likely at some point in the future the Ubuntu App Center may have added support for Flatpak, but it's unlikely to be anytime soon due to the inclusion of their rival format, which is Snap. That being said, if you did find this video helpful today, then please don't forget to leave a like, share the video, and smash that subscribe button to catch more content like this in the very near future. Thanks again, and I'll catch you again next time. Cheerio!